Well, losing a loved one is hard for anyone. We all process grief differently. Now, for children, it can be particularly difficult and confusing. But there is an opportunity for you to be a part of their healing process through Ellie's Place. Karen Ketterer is a program director talking about the specific need for volunteers here in West Michigan. Karen, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
Well, let's start off with what Ellie's Place does.
Yeah.
It's a great organization.
Yeah, Ellie's Place is a nonprofit. We provide grief support groups for kids 3 through the end of high school and their parents or guardians who are bringing them, and just help them to connect with other kids who are going through something similar and learn how to support each other, because obviously it's a lot more support coming from your peer than it is from maybe adults that don't quite understand what you're going through.
Absolutely, right. You feel kind of isolated, these children do, because it's not something that all of them go through. So finding that community is so important.
Absolutely, yeah. They might be at school and not have anybody else who has lost a parent, for example. And so even though their friends are trying to be supportive, they might not really understand what it's like. So connecting with those other kids is really important for these kids.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so this is an opportunity for all of us adults, if we want to volunteer, to be able to give back to what you do. Let's talk about what you're looking for.
Absolutely. So we are a free service to families, and the way that we can do that is from our wonderful community that supports us financially and through volunteers. So we are looking for volunteer facilitators. They are the ones that come in and work in a group within our children's groups to help them do different activities to work through their grief and connect with one another.
Okay, so are there any pre-qualifications? Like who can do this?
Yeah, the great thing is that as long as you're out of high school, you can do this job, because every different kind of person will connect with a different kid at Ellie's Place. So you don't have to have any prior experience. We do an extensive training to make sure you feel prepared, and you're always working in a team too.
Okay.
So.
What kind of time commitment is this for people?
Yeah, it's about 3.5 hours a week. Okay. So we currently do groups on Thursdays, and we're adding Mondays this fall. So we are looking for more people who just really want to give back to the community, be there for kids, be a good listening ear.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because you guys are expanding. I mean, the need is great.
Yes.
This is a free service, and you want to be able to help all the kids that you possibly can.
Yeah, absolutely. We, have found ourselves needing that extra night, and we want to be there for our community. So we're going to open this extra night in the fall, and looking for reinforcements with our volunteers to make sure we have enough adults there to help these kids.
And what do the volunteers say about their experiences through Ellie's Place?
Yeah, it's really just a great experience to be with the volunteers. That's one of my favorite things, is to hear that they really feel like this is one of the best parts of their week. They really look forward to coming to Ellie's Place. I think a lot of times people think, ooh, grief, that sounds really heavy, and like it, might be really sad to be there. We have our sad moments, but these are kids. So they're learning through play, and they're really connecting with each other. And that really is a fulfilling thing.
Absolutely. To be able to help the young people in our community, nothing better than that. So let's talk about, if this sounds interesting to someone and they want to participate, what do they need to do?
Yeah, they can go to our website at elliesplace.org and fill out a volunteer application on there, or they can call. I think we're going to have up the information to call or email Elsie, my colleague, who will follow up with them.
Okay, perfect. And then the specific training is coming up. There's certain days, right?
So our training will be the July 16th and 17th in the evening. Those will be Zoom sessions, and then one Saturday session in person.
Okay, so there's a time frame here. So you want to get this in, and also, obviously you take monetary donations too. If somebody can't give their time, but they have treasure to give.
That's right. There are lots of ways to give at Ellie's Place. Financially, you can volunteer for events and other things, as well as being in the kids groups.
Okay, wonderful. Lots of ways to give back. And of course, you're there for these families too. If you're a family who needs support, what do they need to do?
Absolutely, yeah. They can call us anytime. They'll get connected with a program person there, and we can talk them through what they're going through, if they need any advice as to how to talk to their kids, and then we can get them signed up for our support groups.
Okay, wonderful, Karen. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate all you do every single day. If you want to help Ellie's Place and be a volunteer, there are the details right there. The in-person training, the Zoom training for you, and that phone number there on your screen as well. We'll be right back.